Hi everyone and welcome to DAPs Magic Infinity and Beyond. I'm Danny and I hope you had an amazing Force Friday. Speaking of the Force, it has now been a week since the Disney Infinity 3.0 rollout. So it's given us a week to kind of play around inside the new toy box, look at the new elements, and this video is kind of devoted to a rundown of, what's new, what's changed, what's maybe changed for the better, and what maybe isn't quite as good. We will also be doing an unboxing of the Disney Infinity 3.0 Collector's Edition. Now, I have this actually on PS4, which is my preferred platform, but you can of course get it in any version you want. I have in fact actually opened this box so that I could play the game throughout the week. But I have packaged it all back up for you and we're going to go ahead and go through it piece by piece. So first and foremost, this is not the only starter pack for Disney Infinity. This is the collector's edition, so it does come with some extra bang for your buck, which is why when I was pre-ordering my version, I decided to go with this particular rollout. And I'm not gonna lie, it's because you get Boba Fett. Yeah, right there, Boba Fett, who is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars characters. And Boba Fett is actually not going to be commercially available quite yet. I'm not entirely sure what the release date is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but for right now, the only way to get this Boba Fett figure is through the collector's edition. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the box and what comes inside. So, the main focus of this particular rollout is the characters of Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano. Now, these characters are also available in the Disney Infinity playset, so it's just the original, the starter set. They are also available in here. In the collector's edition, you are going to get the Twilight of the Republic playset, which is the playset that Anakin and Ahsoka are both built for. You're also going to get a new Disney Infinity platform to place your figures on. Now, I have played every version of Disney Infinity, so this is actually my third version of the platform, and I can say that if you do have any of the previous versions, they still work in the game. You don't necessarily need this platform. It's also going to come with a copy of the game. Beyond that, what makes this special is you're also going to get the playset of Rise Against the Empire, which is going to come with two other figures. That's going to be Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. When I opened this box to take out the game so that I could try it out, I didn't even realize Luke and Leia were in here. So when I was going to put everything back in the box to make this video, imagine my surprise when I found Luke and Leia. Luckily, I had not purchased them yet, so it really was kind of a happy surprise. It was kind of like getting another present at Christmas. And then, as I stated before, you do get Boba Fett. So let's go ahead and break this down and take a look inside. So like I said, I've already opened it, so all of the sticky stickers are now no longer attached to the box, but as you can see, it's still kind of problematic getting all this stuff off. So this is just the little sleeve, which is now gone. Now we've got this lovely black box, which I 100% could not figure out how to get back all together, so I just kind of folded it. So you'll probably have to put a little more effort into lifting this up and opening it, but since I already opened it, I don't have to. So if we take a look inside, we're first going to see the starter pack. Now, this is available to purchase all on its own. You do not have to do the collector's edition. Prices definitely range on how much each of these things cost. I did pre-order this, and if I remember correctly, the going price for the collector's edition is about $119. I did purchase it at Best Buy with Gamers Rewards, which gives you 20% off, and because I ordered it, I also got a copy of the Toy Box Takeover game, which is an independent game that you can use with any figure in Disney Infinity. All you have to do is put it on the base. And that does retail on its own. If I remember correctly, it retails for about $20. So when I purchased all of this, not only did I get 20% off for pre-ordering it, but I got everything here and a free $20 game. It was really the best money I could spend, which is why I went with it. And again, Boba Fett. So this is the starter pack. As you can see, we have Anakin Skywalker, we have Ahsoka Tano, we have our playset piece, and then over in here that you cannot see behind this little thing is our new base. So let's go ahead and open this box and pull it all out. So I didn't put the disc back in, but do know that a disc will be in here. And if it's not, then you should probably take it back because something's wrong with your box. So this is the new playset. It's exactly like all the ones that have come before. It's exactly like all the ones that will probably come after. You use the circle figures, or the circles to place your figures on. Over here is where you put your playset pieces. Same thing we're used to if you've ever played Disney Infinity before. If you haven't, plug it in. It's like a controller. Here are our characters. So here is Anakin Skywalker, which I will let you in on a little secret. I was mildly Hayden Christensen obsessed in my youth. I will admit being a giant Star Wars nerd in high school, and when I was about that age, that's when the new trilogy came out. We're not here to hear my opinions on that new trilogy, just know that I always thought Hayden was cutie, and this figure is also very cute. So I have played with him now in the game, but this figure is now about a level 15. And I have to say, this figure inside the game with the new mechanics, very strong. We also have Ahsoka Tano so she's a character from the Clone Wars, if you weren't aware. She can also now be seen in Star Wars Rebels, which is a series that I review on the DapsMagic.com website. So if you haven't read my reviews, do check them out. If you're not watching Star Wars Rebels, you should be. And this is her figure, and it is, again, another gorgeous, gorgeous sculpt. I love the dual lightsabers, and she is also insanely strong in the game. This is the new playset piece. It's two lightsabers crossed together, and what I don't know if that's supposed to be a shield or just a sigil, I don't know. But for anybody who hasn't played the game before, you set the playset piece right there, figures on either side, very easy to play. So that is what comes in the Twilight of the Republic playset. But now we get to dive back into our box and look at what else is inside. So, as I said previously, I was not aware that Luke and Leia were in this box, so it was a very pleasant surprise. I'm happy to see them there. I love this playset piece, which is the Death Star, and this one is again called Rise Against the Empire. So in the past week, because I didn't know this was in there and because I hadn't filmed this video yet, I actually haven't played this particular playset yet. So I'm very, very excited to do so. And just so that I can have the satisfaction of doing it, we're gonna go ahead and bust on into this. Oh yeah, that feels very satisfying. Whoa! All right, so here are our figures, and just a reminder, be careful when you toss your box, just like I did, because there are these little cards inside. They have a number on them. You can put them into the Disney.com/Infinity website. You log those in, and it lets you play these characters digitally should you download the toy box to your PC, or there is now an app, which sadly, storage-wise, it's huge, so I've just never been able to put it on my iPad or my phone. And, you know, I was going to put it on my laptop, but I went, well, heck, I'm just going to end up playing it on my PS4, so why bother? But just so you know, there are these cards in there. Do save them, because those are characters that you can play inside the game. So here is our figures. First we'll take a look at Luke here. And I really like this sculpt. It is very cute. I feel like they've really gotten his hair down. If you can see that there. He's wielding his lightsaber, which I think is really interesting because the color of his lightsaber is just slightly lighter than that of Anakin's, which is kind of interesting, because judging by this outfit, which does look like Luke in A New Hope, these should be the same lightsaber, but you know, it's sculptures. What are you gonna do? I don't really think they were thinking about that when they made it. And you know, maybe it is the same color and I'm just colorblind, who knows. Alright, so let's take a look at Leia. Looking amazing, might I say. Again, rocking her A New Hope outfit. She's got her Leia buns, which is still one of my all-time favorite hairstyles. We've got the cool white dress, and she's rocking a blaster because let's face it, Leia is the only one who can hit the broadside of a barn in a Star Wars movie. Yay! I would also like to say what I'm really, really excited about in this particular rollout of Disney Infinity is the fact that we have a lot of female characters right off the bat. It's something that I know has kind of been an issue in previous rollouts, getting female characters. The figures have really kind of always been predominantly male. And I feel like with 2.0, which was Marvel, with that rollout, there was kind of a push for more female characters, but in that particular line, there was still only, if I remember correctly, about 4, maybe 5 female characters. So right off the bat, 2 play sets, 2 ladies, 2 men. That's pretty cool. And it's 2 of my favorite characters of all time, so that makes me really happy too. Alright, so here's our playset piece. It does look like the Death Star. Might be a little difficult to see that just because it is translucent. But I'm not gonna lie, I am very, very excited to play this particular playset that I haven't had a chance to do. Alright, so let's take a look at our last piece. And this is my new pride and joy. This is the whole reason that I purchased this particular playset. It is for Boba Fett, because you know, his backpack has jets. So he does come as a single figure. It is, you know, your normal single figure boxing. On the back it says that he is a notorious bounty hunter with blaster rifle for hunting his prey, which sounds kind of odd. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Alrighty, so we have opened it up, and let's take a look at him. Oh yeah, that right there is a good sculpt, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so that's everything that comes in this particular box set. I, again, hope that if you are investing in Disney Infinity, then definitely consider this particular bundle. I really do think you're going to get the most for your money, and you are most definitely going to enjoy having all of these options to play with. What we're going to look at now is some of the changes to Disney Infinity 3.0 and some of the things that you can be seeing in the toy box, as well as a little bit of a preview of some of the play styles for these particular characters.
So now we'll go ahead and take a look at the 3.0 Toy Box Hub. The Toy Box Hub really does visually bear a similar appearance to the 1.0 hub and the 2.0 hub. It's almost as if these two hubs have kind of been combined. There is a lot to do in this area. They've now utilized portals for getting to different areas and tutorials. There's the new addition of the Main Street, which is very similar to Main Street Disneyland. It does feature the El Capitan Theater, which is a new place where you can access toy boxes and video podcasts done by Disney Infinity, and it also has access to Flynn's Arcade based off the video game Tron, where you can also access new games to play. So a really interesting addition. My only concern about the hub at this point is it just feels very sparse and very wide, and I don't know if that's because I haven't unlocked enough tutorials to really fill that space out, or if that's just kind of the look that they were going for. farming has been added to Disney Infinity. Through the farming, you are able to create crops and feed these crops to your sidekicks. It is an interesting mechanism to add into the game, making it very similar to something like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon. It, in my opinion, doesn't have a whole lot of replayability because these crops you can also get playing the games like Toy Box Takeover, but it is a neat convention, and for avid farmers like me, I could see a really big appeal. Plus, being able to unlock sidekicks allows you to play more of your favorite Disney characters that may not be released as Disney Infinity figures. So I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me in this video today. I've really enjoyed making it. We have lots of great videos coming down the pipeline with more unboxings and more gameplay. And what I'd like to leave you with today is a look at one of the characters that we unboxed, and that's Princess Leia. I finally got to play her. I'm really enjoying it. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. Her fight style is super strong. She's got some kick-butt ninja moves and really rocks a blaster. I definitely think she will quickly become one of your favorite characters to play in the toy box and in her own play set. So thank you again for joining us. Please catch us next time on Daps Magic Infinity and Beyond.
Hello? My apologies, I forgot that I turned off the communicator. Anyway, Arthur and I have found General Kenobi. Now, please, come quickly.
Droid's escape pod. Droids must be reached at all cost.